Aries, hi. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to take a look into your romantic love life for next week. These are general readings, so they may or may not resonate 100% with all of you. If they do, please take the message, and if they don't, leave it for others. This reading is good for anyone who has Aries in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And now with that, let's start your reading and see what does the person coming towards Aries feel about them. Okay. The Hermit. This person might be taking a break, or this person might be becoming much more in tune with themselves and their inner thoughts in the next week or so. Justice at the bottom of the deck, which tells me, and we have got two major arcana. So something very powerful is a powerful shift is maybe happening in this person's life. Could be related to this connection. Could be just general in their life, but this person is trying to gain the clarity and get the answers from within. Maybe they are praying to the power they believe in, and maybe they are trying to research something in order to get clear answers regarding to some sort of situation that they might feel stuck in right now in their life. We are going to clarify it in a while, so don't worry about that. Let's see their action and behaviors. Five of Wands in reverse. Their action and behavior towards you, Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. This person wants to commit to you, commit to this connection, and for that, this person is trying their best to avoid any sort of conflict or drama to happen in this connection, within this connection between the two of you in next week or so. This person wants just a harmonious connection with you, which is stable. They are also thinking about planning, maybe making a strategy or planning something in order to maybe level up this connection with you, or maybe just thinking about how they can commit to you and this connection in a better way, how they can present themselves in a way that, okay, I'm getting this person has this desire to come off as someone who is irresistible maybe to you, I am guessing. But there is this desire to commit and to give a long term um, commitment to the other person, which is your Aries. Okay, let's see Aries feelings towards this person and the energies and situation. I just saw the Emperor. So for some of you Aries, you might feel like there is structure in this connection, or that you are desiring structure in this connection, which might be lost right now, or you just want to control something, the outcome to your desires and how you want it to be. Let's see if the Emperor pops out again. I put it at the bottom again. Let's see. Okay. Temperance. Okay. And then Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is this desire that things should happen at a faster pace than they are happening right now in this connection, I feel, Aries. And there but you are also feeling that you need to be patient right now, and you're trying very hard to achieve that sense of balance and patience in your life and your feelings towards this connection. Maybe this person needs to need some time for themselves, for introspection, some solitude, maybe, and they are going through some sort of awakening or some transformation, and this person needs some time, and you are willing to give them that, and you are trying very hard to approach this connection through a balanced and patient approach, and not to overdo things, even though there is a desire or there is this want that things should happen at a rapid or faster pace. Let's see potential blockage. Okay, I just saw High Priestess, the World, Three of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. Let's see if any of those uh, come out again. The Empress. Too many major arcanas. There is something very powerful about to happen, or is already has already started to happen or manifest in this connection. Somebody is trying to seek divine intervention and their help with something in regard to this connection or a situation that is happening in their life right now. You both have gotten major arcanas on your sides as feelings, so this is a powerful connection, and you both feel the pull on an energetic level towards each other as well. But there is this desire on part of this person to avoid any sort of conflict in the next week or so with you. Let's see potential outcome, sorry, potential blockage or challenge. Thank you. Okay, so we got two cards, Eight of Pentacles, and then we have got the Fool, another major arcana. Hmm, interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have got Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants to have some sort of new opportunity within this connection. Maybe if this is someone new, they just are planning on how to reach out to you, and they are taking their time planning that and all. But for others, I feel this person wants to maybe start, or maybe he wants to initiate something in this connection, and they are willing to work on that. They might have even planned out their way and everything, that how they want things to turn out, or how they want to work on things, and they are very optimistic about that. But the thing is, this fear, sorry, this person is also carrying this fear that what if the other person ends up judging them and feeling and making them feel abandoned, or like what if the other person just mocks them for opening up to them. There is this sense of fear, and just fear of vulnerability. What if I opens up to the other person and they end up mocking me or judging me, or not actually understanding where I'm coming from? That is the blockage here. Though there is a desire for a new beginning or a new start or initiating something, and this energy, whoever this is, because this is general reading, this roles can always be reversed. This person is of already thinking of putting in the work, or maybe they have been putting in the work, working on something. Let's see potential outcome for next week or so for Aries. Thank you. 10 of Cups. That's a very nice card in to get in potential outcome in a love reading. Happy family, happiness with each other, emotional fulfillment, feeling very happy with each other, harmony, love, a divine connection. Okay, that's nice. At the bottom of the deck, we have got Ace of Swords. Some sort of breakthrough. Somebody is gonna get clarity over something, and they're gonna know the truth, or they are gonna just make a very solid decision. Maybe there is conversation that is gonna happen between the two of you, and it's gonna make someone very happy and wanna commit to this connection even more. Yeah, strong commitment to growing for the growth of this connection. Okay, that's nice. Let's see the energy that is causing all of this for next week or so. Thank you. 10 of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have got Two of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling tired of juggling too many priorities, maybe, or too many things. Maybe somebody feels like they have too much on their plate right now, or in the next week or so, and they are getting tired of that, or at least feeling exhausted. And somebody feels like something needs to end in this connection. But the thing is, for something or some cycle to come to an end, it's going to take a lot of strength from this person, and they might struggle to let something go, which is going to cause this whatever is going to happen in this connection. Maybe the major shift that is about to happen, the transformation, maybe that is what is going to trigger it. We will see. Right now, let's see your advice for next week. Aries, advice for Aries. 7 of Cups and Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You need to stop feeling trapped by your own thoughts, because you might have the tendency to overthink things, and you're just feeling trapped by your own thoughts, or you have the tendency to do that or feel that. Your advice right now on the surface, I feel like, is to take things slow, because this is a slow energy. If you are initiating something or starting on a new venture or something, you need to take some time to reflect before approaching something, pursuing something, or just making a decision. Also, there is some sort of uncertainty, and your advice is to listen to your heart, because this person is choosing hard, even though they have a lot of opportunity or a lot of options in front of them, and spirit is with them, and they're like, yeah, you need to listen to your heart. So listen to your heart and take some time before making any sort of decision, maybe related to something in the material world, maybe related to your finances or family. Advice can always be general, or something altogether, something that does not relate to the connection, that is not connected to the connection or the person that you are in a relationship or connection with, because advice is solely for you, the sign that I am reading for, right? So it could be anything related happening in their life, anything in general, really. Let's clarify and see what is actually happening in this connection, why there is the Hermit in this person's feelings towards Aries. Okay, this card also wanted to hop out. Okay, Five of Wands. Here we have got Five of Wands in the upright in this person's feelings, and here in the action and behavior it is in reverse. Knight of Wands. Oh, okay, nice. Interesting. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. We got this here as well, right? And which is interesting because we got Temperance and Eight of Wands here. Temperance is a very slow energy, energy of patience, whereas Eight of Wands is the energy of impulsiveness and wanting to things happen at a very fast speed. This is the card of movement and fast movement. So that was contrast between the energies here and your feelings. We will get to that in a while. Right now, let's see. We have got Five of Wands in the upright here. Okay, so this person knows that they need to go within and think of things. For some of you, I am getting here's a situation that might play out in next week or so in this connection. It is that this person has something, they're bottling up something pending. There are some pent up emotions inside of them, maybe thoughts, something, maybe resentment towards you or towards this connection, something that happened that this person did not like very much, but they did not speak upon that or brought that issue to you in the past before, and now this person is like, maybe I've lost the opportunity, but and now I need to just, instead of getting all of that out of my system in a physical way, maybe I need to internalize it and I need to learn from it, go within and seek answers from within. This person is feeling that and thinking about that, but there is this underlying issue where this person is like, no, I need to confront the other person or someone, and they keep thinking about that, and they're like, this is a very, you know patient energy, and these two energies, especially this energy, they are very impulsive, and there is a push and pull dynamic. This person is being conflicted by their own thoughts. Then we have another very fast paced energy. So this person is trying to control themselves, restrict themselves, restrain themselves, but they are very very much struggling with them. They are trying very hard to not to cause a conflict or disharmony in this connection, or maybe disagreement between the two of you. They're trying very hard. There is this desire, there is this um there is this feeling that I need to restrain myself, so I do not cause some sort of conflict, but this person might not be very successful in that. Okay, this person might just let their emotions get the best of them. Let's clarify Five of Wands in reverse as their actions and behaviors. Okay, King of Swords. This person cannot stop themselves from telling you how they feel. Maybe they are going to confront you about something. There is going to be some sort of hard conversation, maybe a confrontation, maybe an argument. Though there is this desire that I need to stop myself, control myself. There, the desire is present, but this person is, because it's going to take too much of their strength. Okay, let's clarify it with one more card. Please give me one more card to clarify their action and behavior towards Aries. The Devil. This person feels restricted by something. Maybe something happened in this connection between the two of you. This person did not like. Now they are carrying the resentment strength again. This person is gathering up the strength. This person is trying to gather the courage to internalize that resentment and turn it into wisdom, because they keep thinking about that, but I'm not really sure if they are gonna ultimately succeed at that, because I do see some sort of conflict from this person's part. Mm. There are some there are some toxic or not very healthy behaviors maybe in this connection, maybe some sort of dynamic in this connection, maybe some aspect of this person's personality that they try really hard to restrain, but they are struggling with that. Okay, let's clarify your feelings for next week or so. Please clarify Temperance as Aries feelings towards this person. Thank you. Okay, so we have got Eight of Wands in reverse. Aries, for some of you, I'm getting this, that, and at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. You are getting this, these feelings or these thoughts where you are like, I need to be the moderator. I need to be someone who needs to be calm and composed when the other person lashes out in anger or argues about something or brings up some sort of conflict between the two of us. I need to be the mediator, and I need to calm them down, and I need to settle this, just settle the dust. I need to. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you might have the tendency to um, suffer from self doubt, sometimes pessimism, being pessimist about things, and you're like, um, I can make, there's this sort of mentality where you might think that I can make this person change, I can make them change, I can make them work on themselves, instead of being firm about your boundaries and what you want and how you want to be treated. Hmm. Some of you might carry that fear that if you stand up for yourself or confront the other person about how they make you feel or what things you do not like in this connection, they might just leave you, and you fear that. Hmm. Okay, let's clarify the potential blockage or challenge. Four of Pentacles, unable to let go of something. Strength again at the bottom of the deck. You both are trying to manage this situation. Maybe somebody has temper issues. Maybe it could be your person, could be you, really. Roles can always be reversed. And there is this sort of energy, or this sort of, you know, where the other person is like, I need to calm them down and not really focus on how I am feeling, or how this person is making me feel, instead of just tending to their needs. Yeah, the blockage is something. There was a very happy, there were some very happy times in the past, and somebody is unable to let go of that because somebody thinks or believes that they put too much work in building on this connection, this relationship with the other person. They give too much of themselves, and now they are unable to let go of this connection, which is causing the blockage here. Okay, somebody is even being stubborn, like they don't even want to think about uh, ending something or leaving something. They're like, no, that's not even an option right now. It's not on the table. Nope, we cannot even talk about that. We cannot even think about that. We are not even gonna let ourselves think about that scenario. Let's clarify Ten of Cups, because potential outcome, hey, there is harmony on the surface at least. Let's clarify and see what is actually gonna happen potentially. Let's see if those two cards come out again. Okay. Three of Cups. Hermit again at the bottom of the deck. We've got Hermit in this person's feelings as well. So what I'm seeing here, Aries, is that you both might just put on this facade in front of other people. There might be some sort of gathering, family gathering, or gathering with friends or mutuals, where you might, you both just put on this facade where you're like, we are the happy couple, we are the it couple, we are very happy with each other, but that's just on the surface, and inside of this connection, this is what is happening within this connection. Some I'm getting, for most of you it is on your side, could be on their side as well, that somebody constantly has to walk on eggshells around the other person in this connection. Okay, please clarify the energy that is causing all of this. Maybe that is why when somebody thinks about an ending, or maybe ending this, or some sort of cycle ending, they feel immense pain inside of them, and they are like, I'm gonna struggle too much if I make some sort of decision about ending, that they just end up not doing that. Let's clarify and see what actually is the case here. The energy that is causing all of that. I just saw Knight of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Let's see if those hop out again. Though right now they're telling me that somebody is looking for a new beginning in this connection, for things to start over. That is a strong desire on somebody's part, could be on both of your side, both energies involved. It is also telling me somebody wants to make a very solid decision in favor of this connection, because somebody is unable to let go. Uh, but somebody is also getting curious, or at least getting those ideas or thoughts, at least, where they're like, what if there is something better out there? But just as this thought hits them, they block it, and they're like, how can I even think of that? Nope. Let's clarify. Ten of Swords. Thank you. We got Ten of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. Yeah, there was happiness, or at least there was this notion or idea in someone's mind. Hermit again at the bottom of the deck. Somebody keeps getting some sort of ideas that they do not like at all, and they kind of block themselves, or try to block themselves from those ideas or thoughts. Okay, there was at least happiness or stability, or at least that notion or that fantasy or that idea that there could be happiness in this connection, stability, happy life, happy family with each other long term, all that. And now when this all is going south, or something is ending, this energy or this person is feeling very sad, and just like they have been betrayed. I don't know by who or what, but there is that feeling, being stabbed in the back maybe. Please clarify this with one more. Okay, with one more card. Nine of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It is. There was definitely some happy times together. There was this sense that when you two were together, you were bringing good luck in this connection, or to each other, or to each other's lives. There was happiness. There was a sense of abundance between the two of you. But I feel like that was in the initial stages of this connection, or maybe you guys were just in the talking stages, and then somebody started showing you their true colors, or could be vice versa, and the other person found themselves um, in that state where they had to, or they have to make a very significant and difficult decision, and they are feeling betrayed right now and unable to actually make the decision. Please clarify Page of Pentacles and Seven of Cups as Aries advice. Four of Cups. Okay, here we have got Four of Pentacles. Please give me one more card. I just saw Five of Cups here. We saw Five of Cups in the starting of the beginning reading as well, right? Let's see if it pops out again. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Right. And then at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, which tells me somebody is lying to the other person, and somebody is not being very honest, and somebody might be hiding something in this connection. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Also, I'm getting that somebody is thinking about, at least, or maybe have already mapped out a plan to take a shorter road shortcut to achieve happiness, and they might just be deceiving someone in doing so. Yeah, so your advice here, I feel, Aries, is to first of all ground yourself. Ground yourself, because you are being overwhelmed by your feelings regarding this connection. I'm strongly getting from most of you it is about this connection. Could be something else, because it is after all your advice, and can totally not relate, not be connected to this person or this connection. There are some things that are happening around you, surrounding you, that are not making you very happy, and there is this sense that I lost some sort of opportunity. There is a missed opportunity, and you are feeling sad about that. There is the sense of disappointment and feeling left out of something. But your advice is that also for some of you, there is a side message I'm getting, that you keep getting too many messages, or too many downloads, or too many thoughts. They're like super fast thoughts, and you are like, I'm not done with one thought. I haven't even processed that. Just when I get another one, then another one. And for some of you, I'm getting this message that those are messages from your guides. They talk to you through your own thoughts. You might even struggle to manage your thoughts, or might have the tendency to overthink. And for some of you, I'm getting this message that that is your guide's way of talking to you, communicating to you. And maybe because you guys have not yet developed that gift, or that aspect, you get overwhelmed by your thoughts and your feelings. But once you recognize that, realize this is them, and start working on them, you will be able to manage your thoughts. And recognize when it is your guides that are talking to you, and when it is just your overthinking. And your advice is to do not feel left out, or do not worry about something, or do not feel abandoned by something that is about to end, because something is not making you very happy. And do not look back on something that you think is the missed opportunity. There are some choices and opportunities that are going to come your way very soon. You are being advised to take things slow and think before making any sort of decision. But when you do make a decision, make it from your heart. Yeah. Okay. And be aware of someone who might be lying to you or hiding something. Is there anything else Aries needs to know before I end this reading? Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love is coming your way. At the bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Maybe even an offer of marriage, a proposal, or maybe a celebration in the community that you feel supported and loved by. There is some sort of new beginning in love that is gonna come to your life very soon. Once you let a cycle end or go, stop being stubborn, or in holding on to something that is no longer making you happy, or is no longer motivating you, or is no longer giving you that um, sense of rejuvenation, or um, you feel like it is blocking you from your reaching your true self. There is gonna be some sort of celebration and a new beginning in love, which is very nice message. Let's pull out some cards as the messages from the person that you might be in no contact with, or you are not talking to someone, and you just want to take a peek at their thoughts or messages for you. And then I'm gonna pull out some cards as messages from your guides and universe that you need to hear right now in this moment. Messages from your person. Okay. One more card, please. At the bottom of the deck, we have got, if our souls are meant to meet again, they will. Until then, I will just send love from afar. I acted stupidly and immaturely, and I regret that now. My pride keeps me from reaching out, but my heart still whispers your name. Hmm. Let's pull out some cards as messages from your guides and universe that you need to know or hear right now in this moment, Aries. Messages for spirit. Oh, sorry. Messages for Aries, please. One. Thank you. Even when you feel unseen, the universe is watching over you. Stop doubting yourself, what you feel. Your soul already knows the truth. One day you will understand why it had to happen exactly the way it did. I feel like I need to pull out one more card. There is some sort of message that needs to be said, or that needs to come out right now. Is there any message for Aries? Any more? Yeah, see? Okay. The love you give to yourself now will reflect in the love you will receive later. What's ahead is greater than what's behind you. Keep moving forward. That's very comforting and assuring. Healing is not about forgetting, it's about making peace with what was, and give yourself credit for how far you have come. At the bottom of the deck, some souls are meant to meet but not to stay. Also, I'm feeling there is some side message before I end this video, this reading. Um, for some of you, for someone, I'm getting this message that your intuition is guiding you towards a breakthrough right now, currently, and trust what you are feeling deep within. There is some sort of breakthrough that is about to happen, and your intuition is telling about you about that and guiding you towards it. So trust it. Hmm. Okay, so that is what I have for you today, Aries. I hope this helps, and I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.